All right. Good afternoon. Give me a moment to go ahead and try to share this out. But that's also going to give you a moment to join me live. I hope you are having a wonderful day, beautiful day. Just have some things I want to come before you with. Let's see. Let's see. All right. I think I shared that out. I hope so, but we finna find out. Hey, Sydney. Hey, girl. Yes. Hey, Life of Christy. Hey, Janae. Thank y'all for tuning in. We gonna get into this. It is not a raggedy business report, so don't worry about that. But I'm glad that you have your notifications on because I have told you. If I have told you once, I have told you a million times. Keep your notifications on because you never know when your girl is gonna go live. So yes. Let me give people a few moments to come on in the room. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and joining me. Yeah, Janae, it's not a raggedy business report today. It's not that. But it is something that I need to speak to the people about because it's something that's very important and something that I have run into in a lot of businesses over the past few weeks. And so I want to make sure that I bring this information to the forefront because it may be something, or it's probably something you are not thinking of when it comes to your business and things that you are doing in your business and your company and how it is impacting your client experience. And so you all know that I am all things client experience. I am your girl. I help businesses increase their revenue from the clients that they already have. That's what I do. So all things client experience, all things client service, client retention, maximization, making sure that you are earning more money from your existing clients than you already are. That is what I do. So there's a lot of things, if those of you who have followed me for any length of time, first of all, if you are watching the replay, go ahead and type replay in the comments for me. I always want to shout out those people who are not able to watch live, but who are able to catch this on the replay. I appreciate you. I appreciate you spending any amount of time with me. Because as you will know if you have followed me for any amount of time, is that time is something I truly value because that is an asset that we can never get back, right? Once the time is gone, it's gone. We can make more money, we can do more things, we can go more places, but once that time is gone, it is gone. And so I truly appreciate everybody who rocks with me and takes any of their time to rock out and watch these lives and just, overall communicate with me and vibe with me. I really, really appreciate it. So, tag your friends because they're gonna need this. There's a whole lot of people that need this, and it's just gonna be some good lessons I need to share with people. So if you have been following me for any amount of time, you know that I'm also all things data, right? I'm always talking about data and how it impacts your business and the importance of collecting data in your business and all of those things because it is crucial. We need to get out of this mindset in the small business online space that we don't need data. If you are trying to grow your company and scale your company, you need data, right? Corporations operate off of data. The CEO ain't sitting around thinking about their feelings and thinking about how they feel about the last month, how they feel about what their revenue was. No, they know facts because they look at the data. So, I'm all things data. But one thing I've never done is really define data because it's not just numbers. So I looked it up. Data is facts and statistics. So the statistics is the numeric portion. Facts and statistics collected together for reference or analysis. So when we look at that a little bit further, everything is data. It doesn't have to always be numbers. When you are dating someone and you're trying to get to know someone, or you meet somebody new and you're trying to determine if y'all are going to be friends or what, everything is data. Data is fact finding, right? And so when you're asking questions about people, trying to get to know them, that's data. When you are looking at reviews for things, when you purchase things online and you're looking at reviews before you purchase something, whatever it is online, that's data. All of it is data. So I really want to help all of my entrepreneurs in this small business space to get out of this mindset that data is bad, because we all look at data every day. You just may not realize it, right? So everything is data. It's not just numbers. So let me break down the client experience. If you've never heard me talk about the client experience, one thing I need you to know: client, customer, same difference, right? So if you talk about the client experience, that is everything from the first point of interaction someone has with your company or your brand. Everything from that moment forward is part of that experience. So that first post they see of yours online, that first email they see, that first commercial they see about your company, that first marketing piece of advertising that they see about a new product or service you have, that very first moment of interaction is everything. From that point forward, that's your client experience. That's your customer experience. It is everything. So really, the client experience, if you have existing clients, if you have existing customers, that experience determines whether or not they remain a client or customer. It's either going to keep them there or send them somewhere else, right? Also, it determines whether someone ever becomes a client or customer of yours, right? And so it's so important that everything is on point. So let me get into why I had to just come before the people today and help you out. So part of the client experience, I work with service-based businesses, most of whom are charging thousands of dollars for their services, as they should. I'm a big fan of raising your prices and charging what you should be charging, as long as you can command that price, right? And so you should be charging for the work that you do. You should be charging for your expertise. But when people are trying to connect with you, when people are trying to learn about you, when people are researching you and looking you up and looking your company up, and they can't find anything about you, that's a problem. So if they're going to your website and you don't have any about me section, you don't have any section about your company, what it is you do, how long you've been in business, what your mission is, what's the mission of your company, that's a problem. Flip, you go to Facebook, they look at your Facebook business page. Are they going to be able to find that information? Will they be able to see what it is you do? Will they be able to learn what it is your company does? There are so many companies out here and businesses out here that do not have this information in a place that can be found. And that's a problem. Why is it a problem? Because it creates frustration on the part of the potential client or customer. If people are looking at you and your company for a service, if they are looking at your company and looking at you to do business with you, and they are vetting you as you should always vet the people that you do business with. If they are looking at you and they've got a short list of you and 3 other people, and they're able to find information about those other people, about what it is they do, why they do what they do, how long they've been doing what they do, what services their company provides. If they're able to find that in those other 2 candidates and they can't find it with you, you just lost. Because you're going to have to share what your differentiating factor is. What is your differentiating value? There are lots of business coaches out here, lots of attorneys out here, but why should someone pick you as opposed to your competition? Usually it's going to come down to things like what you do, how long you've been doing what you do, what your company stands for, the types of services your company offers. It's going to come down to all of those things. But guess what? If nobody can find it, then you lose. You lose. It's that simple. And it creates frustration, because if someone is wanting to work with you and they are wanting to do business with you, but they are searching high and low just to find out some more information about you and your company, they're going to get frustrated. I've been there recently. That's why I'm talking to you now, because this has happened to me several times. I'm going and looking at websites and looking at Facebook business pages and all of these different channels to find out, do you have a bio? If you don't have a bio, why not? But you out here calling yourself a boss? Really? And you don't have no bio? You don't have a mission statement on your company website? No one knows anything about your company? How long have you been in business? Why are you in business? You don't have none of that. It's nowhere to be found. You're missing opportunities. It's just plain and simple. Dr. Elisa Lachelle Harney, prophetess Dr. Elisa Lachelle Harney. I learned from her a couple of weeks ago. You got to tell people who you are and why they should care. Why should anybody care about you? Why should they care about what you do? If they can't find information on you, they're not going to. They're not going to. If they can't look up and find your bio on your website, they're not going to reach out and ask you for it in most cases, right? They're not going to reach out and ask you, what does your company stand for in most cases? You've got to make stuff easy to find, because when you don't, you lose opportunities. And opportunities aren't always related to money, but a lot of times they are. You're going to lose business. As I just talked about a couple of minutes ago, you're going to lose business. If people are vetting you and they're trying to narrow down and determine who they're going to work with, and there are 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 other people who do what you do, and they can't find any information about you, who you are, what do you do, how long you've been doing it, what's your background, what do you believe, what's your company stand, you're losing opportunities. So I just had to come before you and talk to you about that, because you probably don't even realize what the opportunities that you're losing, right? And you probably don't realize how frustrating this is for people who want to do business with you. This is frustrating. If someone is trying to do business with you, wants to do business with you, but they can't find simple stuff like a bio, that's simple stuff. That's base level stuff. That's not rocket science. Hire somebody to write you a bio. If you have to go on Fiverr, whatever you call it, pay somebody to write you a bio. It don't have to, something. But you're out here in business. I've also discovered recently a lot of people operating these businesses don't really have their paperwork, ain't got no LLCs. That's a problem. But you're a boss and you're doing this and that. No, you're not. This is simple stuff. This is level 1 stuff. You can't get to the following levels and the higher levels if you don't do the basic stuff. This is basic. I know for a fact there are companies out here, and I try not to speak about what I don't know about, but I know, factually speaking, there are companies out here that have wonderful missions. I know some of them personally, wonderful missions, doing wonderful things, have wonderful ambitions, but that ain't found nowhere. Go to their website, it ain't nowhere to be found. Go to their Facebook page, nowhere to be found. And you're missing opportunities because of this. So that's all I had for the people today. I hope you found this helpful. If you know that this applies to you, fix it. Go fix it. This is simple stuff. Hire somebody to write you a bio. They can turn it around usually in about 24 hours if you hire someone off of Fiverr or Fiverr. Hire someone to write you a bio. Then put it on your website. Right? Y'all done got my hat, then came all the way back, got me all... But find somebody to write you a bio. Go to your Facebook business page and update the about section. Tell some people about what your company is about. Tell some people what your company stands for. Tell some people what you do. Just posting content on social media is not enough. People may be able to get an idea about what you do, but you need to explicitly tell people what you do. When people ask me what I do, I help companies and businesses increase their revenue from their existing client base. That's what I do. You go to my website, you're going to see that. Go to my Facebook business page, you're going to see that. Go to my Instagram, you're going to see that. So if it's not that simple for people to find out that information about you, fix it. Now, ASAPually, go fix it. If you know that these areas of information are bare on your business page, they're bare on your business pages, fix it. And not like next week, because I guarantee y'all opportunities are passing you by. And opportunities a lot of time equal money. So the question is, how much money you want to keep losing? Really? How much? How much is okay? I don't know about y'all, but I don't like losing money. And I don't like missing money. I want all of it. So if this applies, go get it. Go fix it. Let me see what the people talking about. Hey, Jared, I don't know if you're still there, but thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, differentiating value. You got to have it. Let's see. Yes, Shauna, yes. Let's go notifications. Be telling the people, keep them on. Shauna, y'all got scarves, hats, steel toe boots. Did you take the wig off, child? You know I stay with some hats and some head wraps. I stay with them. So, yes, ma'am. Oh, Kimmy. Kimmy said I'd be on scold mode 2 days in a row. I don't be trying to come for people. I really don't. I just want everybody to be operating in excellence all the time. And like I said, the reason I titled this the way I did, how you're impacting your client experience and you don't even realize it, because this is something people may not even realize. But now you have been informed. Now it has been brought to your attention. So the choice is, are you going to do something about it or not? And if you won't, if you don't, that's cool too. Your business. It's your company. Like I tell my clients all the time, I'm a coach for you. I will consult with you. I will give you guidance and direction and advice. But at the end of the day, it's your decision whether or not you take it and implement it, because it's your business. So the choice is really yours all the time. All the time. Now, I would hope that you don't hire a coach or a consultant and not do what they tell you to do, especially if you vetted them, you know they have your best interests at heart and all of that. But some people do that. Some people do that. And that's your prerogative. It's your business, right? You don't have to answer to nobody except your clients. I mean, you know, a lot of us got into entrepreneurship and we think that we don't have to answer to nobody. We really do. Like, you know, we're responsible to do the things we say we're going to do. We're responsible to deliver the service and the results that people hire us for. So, yeah, but I mean, you're the ultimate decision maker in your company. So you get to make the choice every single day what you're going to do and what you're not. So, yes, Tabitha, you know, and you're going to have me tonight, Miss Tabitha. So, yeah, so go fix it. And I'm glad that this resonated with some people. I only want the best for y'all. I snatch because, you know, it's better me telling you than you keep missing money, right? So I say it in love, you know, I really do. But fix it. That's all. Just fix it. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, if you don't have your notifications on, you might want to go ahead and turn them on, because you never know when your girl is going to pop up. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you got some value out of it. Go to work if it applies to you and you know that you've got some gaps in what you've communicated with your outward facing communication in terms of your website and your Facebook business pages. If you've got some gaps there that you realize as a result of this need to be filled, go fill them and go fix them. Hey, Mama Louise, you can go back and catch the replay. Thank you so much for tuning in. So that's it. That's really all I got. I hope this was helpful for you. And I just want to see y'all win. I just want to see you succeed. That's all. It's enough out there for all of us. I serve an abundant God. My Father is a king, okay? And ain't nothing too big for him. So I'm going for it all. All of it. Everything he said in his word that I can have, I'm going after it, okay? So we have to be able and remember to do the things that we need to do in order to be able to succeed, in order to be able to have the abundance that he promised us in his word. And these are some of those things, right? So I hope this was helpful. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining. If you're catching this on the replay, go ahead again and type replay in the comments for me. I appreciate you, whether you caught it live or on the replay. If you would like more information about how you can work with me and my team and we can help you develop some strategies around increasing your revenue from the clients you already have, go ahead and shoot me a DM. Be happy to talk to you about that. And until next time, and I don't really know when that's going to be, so just make sure your notifications on. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as I always say, be blessed and remember to treat people well. Bye, y'all.